Malky, I thought the game against Hamilton was a very composed display. A lot of long-range passing. Girls seemed to be very comfortable in possession, even before they got a few goals up. Was that the most complete display, do you think, as have shown this year?
I think as every game's going on, we've definitely got stronger, stronger in our belief and stronger in our in the way that we go about things. I think that we were, just as you're saying, we were very composed, and I think they now understand, or the team are now understanding that over the 90 minutes. We don't always have to score in the first minute. We're quite composed in our approach to it and believe in what we're doing. But yeah, we definitely varied it up a wee bit, where the analysis we'd done on the game, that we knew that we would have to beat a low block, and we would have to get the ball forward as quickly and as efficiently as possible, which probably meant the game was a bit more stretched.
I thought their keeper did reasonably well considering the pressure she was under, but you seem to be encouraging some of the girls to take longer shots from outside the goal, and perhaps a wee bit more direct rather than going down the wings and crossing.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's a kind of tactic where that if you do go long in the game, you then force your opposition back the way, which then opens the play up in front of you. So it's a kind of having to try and affect the game in a certain way to open up another avenue to play. We constantly speak about playing over, around and through. And I think probably decision making for the girls is getting better in the moment where they recognise when and where to play.
In terms of the psychology of the league, you're a point behind, but you've got 2 games over Glasgow City. In terms of the pressure on people, is that good or a bad thing? Do you like the idea that they are looking over their shoulders at you, knowing that you've got 2 games in hand, or would you prefer to have the points in the bag and be in their possession?
Well, I think that we've always had the philosophy here that in order to keep pressure, if you can handle pressure, then certainly you can talk about it and you can discuss the future and what could be. But I think we all know, and we've all been long enough in the game, that we know that we can only control what we control. Like so this morning, we can only control what we've done in training this morning. We can only control on Sunday the result and the outcome of the result if we're at it and if we're going to apply ourselves. So I think, me personally, I don't look too much ahead of myself, because there's so many moving parts in football. The dynamic changes at the drop of a hat, with injuries and suspensions and what have you, that we just that old mantra that we keep going on about. It's just every training session, then every game, and then as long as we apply ourselves and stick to that process that we've been doing, with preparation, we always make sure that everything that we do has been detailed, everything that we do is planned, and that the application for the girls is there 100%. And that's been a real factor this year, that in every training session, the training sessions haven't went really well. There's some training sessions where we've been a bit below par in what we've done, but we've always had a good attitude, and we've always had a relentless approach to it, and we've always had an encouraging bit to it, where if it's not going well, then the one thing that we can do is we can bring our enthusiasm, we can bring our spirit to it.
In terms of this weekend, Malky, you beat Spartans 5-2 away in December. Obviously, they're coming to your place at the weekend. How are you looking in terms of injuries and suspensions for that one?
Well, the pleasing news is that Kirsten Riley's now joined our group again, so that's an absolute bonus for us. Not just in terms of her being round about the things, and and hopefully she'll train another week and she'll be available for team selection. But the energy that she brings and the kind of newness, if you like, Kirsten Riley coming back in adds numbers to the group, but also adds a quality player to the group, and really gets the rest of the girls looking over their shoulders and knowing that there's another quality player ready or coming into the fold in the near future. So really pleasing that she's came back in. Rachel McLaughlin's still injured just now. She'll be out. She's a wee bit away from it just now. But again, I think what's what's the important factor with Rachel is in at the club, that we'll make sure that it's staged. We're never going to hurry MD back. You know, we have a real strong squad, and we'll utilise that squad.